IS kids, I'm so excited to see all of you right now. This month, we're talking about how God can help us live with responsibility. Remember, responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. It means that you're seeing it through and show others you can do what you're supposed to do. You probably have some chores at home and you need to be responsible to do them without anyone having to remind you. You definitely have some schoolwork that you're responsible for. Some of you might even have responsibilities with your pets, like feeding them, cleaning up after them, or taking them out to get some exercise. Being responsible will make people like and respect us more, and it shows how trustworthy and dependable we can be. Jesus was a very responsible person, and we want to be like him. Today, we will learn more about responsibilities in the Bible story. But that's for later. For now, it's worship time!
You're with me all the time, helping me believe. Don't wanna waste this life you have given me. No, big or little, doesn't matter. You are with me, God. I decided I will follow anywhere you want. Oh, you're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. You're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you. With you I'll overcome. I'll be your hands and feet. I'm trusting in you, God. You're strong when I am weak. So big or little, doesn't matter. You are with me, God. I decided I will follow anywhere you want. Oh, you're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. You're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you. Today, tomorrow, I will follow you. Today, tomorrow, you are always with me, God. Today, tomorrow, I will follow you. Today, tomorrow, you are always with me, God. Give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you.
Hi everyone! Today we're looking at a story Jesus told that shows us why responsibility is so important. We can find this story or parable in the book of Luke. During Jesus' time on earth, he traveled from town to town teaching people about God. Often, he told parables like this to help people understand an important truth. Parables are short stories about everyday objects and familiar situations. Jesus' stories were easy to remember, and they made people think for themselves and understand things about God and life. Oh, by the way, I am here with my pet animal, Ginger the giraffe. Hi, Ginger.
Hi!
Great! Today, he can help me tell the story Jesus told us. Right, Ginger?
Alright, I see. Well, sure, I'll give it a try.
By the way, please don't ask me why Ginger's neck is short. It's been like that since he was born. Ginger is a very amazing giraffe. Trust me, okay? Well, one day, Jesus was speaking to a crowd of people and teaching them about God. A man called out to Jesus saying, well, Ginger, do you know what he said?
Of course. He said, tell my brother to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's not quite right, Ginger. Maybe you'll get it next time. Well, the man actually said, Teacher, tell my brother to divide the family property with me. Apparently, this man was having a disagreement with his brother, and he wanted to make sure he got his share of the things their family owned. He hoped that Jesus would take his side and tell his brother to give him some of what they had. But that's not what Jesus did. Jesus replied, Friend, who made me a judge or umpire between you? Then he said to them, Watch out, be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things. Life is not made up of how much a person has. Let me read that last part again. Be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things, because life is not made up of how much a person has. Ginger, can you please tell us what did Jesus do next?
Yay! He told a very funny joke.
No, Ginger, that's not it. But nice try though. Jesus actually told a story to explain what he meant.
Yes, I remember now. That story. May I tell everyone about the story?
Sure thing, Ginger. Go ahead.
Yes! Jesus talked about a rich man whose land produced lots of crops, like grains, This was a good thing because it meant he would have plenty to eat. But the man wondered, what should I do? I don't have any place to store my crops. The man had so much extra food that he didn't know where to store it. So he gave the extra grain away. But as Jesus said, the man didn't share the extra grain. Instead, he said, This is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger barns. I will store my extra grain in them. I'll say to myself, you have plenty of grain stored away for many years. Take life easy. Eat, drink, and have a good time. The man figured he would be fine if he stored up the grain for himself. He could take it easy and he wouldn't have to worry about a thing. But that's where Jesus' story took a bit of an unexpected turn. The man slipped on a banana peel.
Wait. What are you talking about, Ginger? I don't remember any banana peels in the story.
Really? Oh, never mind. I was watching a cartoon last night. There was someone who got slipped and bumped his head. And then the bad guy came to him and he,
Hey, Ginger, focus. We are not here to tell everyone about the story in the cartoon you watch, right? I think I should just continue.
man. But hey, it's my time to tell the story.
No, Ginger. Hold your horses, okay? Just stay there. Alright, so here's what actually happened to the man as Jesus told it. God said to him, You foolish man, tonight I will take your life away from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? That is how it will be for whoever stores things away for themselves but is not rich in the sight of God.
Yikes! Poor guy.
Yeah, Ginger. Yikes. Kids, remember, Jesus was telling this story to the man who wanted to get a share of his family's property. Jesus knew that this man was being greedy and wanted to get more things for himself. So, Jesus told this story to help the man understand something important. Everything we own comes from God. So, we shouldn't just keep our stuff for ourselves. We should be willing to share it. And hey, Ginger, do you know what that means?
Yes! What the man should have done was share his extra grain with people who need it.
Attaboy. You are right. Thanks for helping me to tell the Bible story today, Ginger.
Of course, anytime, Master Partner, you are very much welcome.
That is a weird calling, Ginger. But yeah, it's okay. Don't call me that next time, okay? Remember, IS kids, our stuff should never keep us from being generous. We don't have possessions just for ourselves alone. One of the best ways we can show responsibility is by sharing what God has given us. Here's our challenge this week. Share what you have. Now, let us pray and ask God to help us with that. Ginger, would you like to pray?
Oh, yes, sure. Yay, I like praying. Alright. So, kids, let's fold our hands like this, and then we'll pray, okay? Close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for all the things you have given us. Help us remember that everything we have comes from you. Please show us how to be thankful and share what we have with others. Teach us to be responsible and make a difference in their lives. Guide us to use our things in a way that brings joy to others. Thank you for your love, and thank you for helping us share. We love you, and we pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yay!
Bye-bye, everyone.
It's pop quiz time. I'll ask you some questions and you can shout out loud the correct answer based on the Bible story you just heard. Are you ready? Okay, question number 1. What was the name of the cute Bible storyteller today? Was it Pepper the Panda? Was it Ginger the Giraffe? Or was it Onion the Owl? Yes, our cute Bible storyteller was named Ginger the Giraffe. Question number 2. What did the man request Jesus to do to help him? Was it to tell his brothers to divide the family property with him? Was it to buy him an extra pair of shoes? Or was it to teach him how to edit a video? You got it! The man requested for Jesus to tell his brother to divide the family property with him. Last question. What should the man in the story have done instead? Take his money, go and live in a different country? Sell all his grain and buy a house? Or maybe share his extra grain with people who need it? That's right. The man in the story should have shared his extra grain with people who need it. You all did it. Thanks for playing Pop Quiz with me.
Hi IES kids, it's great to be here. Let's read the memory verse of the month together. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10a. Great, let's read it together one more time. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10a. When we have just a little of something, it's tempting to hold on to it for ourselves. Let's say you only have 30 minutes before school and you want to play your game, but your older sibling is video chatting with a friend. If you had all the time in the world or all the devices in the world, of course you wouldn't mind them using the tablet, but only one tablet and only half an hour, that's tricky. Sharing is not easy when we have a little of something, but it's important because it starts the habit of sharing what you have and showing love to others more than yourself. Eventually, you will have a lot more stuff: time, devices, money, maybe a car. You'll have to decide how to share what you have, and starting now gives you practice. Keep this in mind, IES kids.
Hello kids! Today we are going to play another game. Now I know that I have mentioned last time Choco the bear will be here with me. Unfortunately, he fell ill. And so right now we have Olumel on his behalf. Our theme for this month is a very exciting one: pets. So let's play a game related to pets. I will show some items on your screen that are related to pets, and you have to guess which item belongs to what kind of animal pet. Now, are you ready? Let's start the game. Picture number 1. What pet animal wears this? Think. Yes, that pet collar belongs to a pet cat. Picture number 2. Oh wow, I think this one is pretty obvious. Can you guess? Yes, that wheel belongs to a pet hamster. Picture number 3. Oh, what pet animal uses this thing? The answer is birds. Any kind of birds will do. Number 4. Look at that. This looks so yummy, especially for the animal that loves to chew it. Can you guess? If you answer a pet dog, you are 100% correct. Picture 5 and round 5. Wow, this is a beautiful one. Of course you guessed it correctly. A pet fish lives in this aquarium. Time for the next picture. What animal do you think loves to eat this? Yes, of course, a pet rabbit. All right, time for the last picture and the last round. This item belongs to a kind of pet that not everyone can have, especially if you live in a small house. Can you guess? Yes, this thing is called a horseshoe. Horseshoes are used to help aid in the durability of the hoof on working horses. The hoof itself is made up of the same stuff as your fingernail, called keratin. However, the hoof has a soft and tender inner part called the frog that can be injured. The hoof will naturally wear away when horses walk. So adding a shoe onto the hoof helps to diminish that and keep the frog in healthy condition. Wow, what a fun game! I would love to play more with you, but we will have to do it again next month. For now, farewell kids. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you.
Today, we heard about a time Jesus told a story about someone who had so much stuff that he couldn't fit it in his barns, so he planned to make bigger barns. Have you ever had so much of something that you didn't even know what to do with it? Like maybe blocks or stuffed animals? Have you ever had not enough of something, like a missing sock or a craft supply you needed in the middle of a project? Most of us know what it's like to have a lot and to have a little. But when you have too much stuff, it's time to think about where all that extra stuff could go. You could be like that guy in the story Jesus told. Plan to fill a swimming pool with your toys. Take over another room to store your sneaker collection. Or you could share what you have with others. All that we have is a gift from God. We can use what we've been given to show God's love to others. There are so many different ways you can share what you have. Have a great week of sharing, IES kids.